everybody, how's it going? I'm Vixie, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a decorative flip of my personal wide rings. I am going to try and speed through this as quickly as I can. I've already filmed this like twice before. This is a Paperbound Creations cover. It's a white vegan leather with a white glitter scalloped spine. I really love this so much. And then just a white TN strap. This is a little glitter acrylic charm that I got from Point Blank Co. Stationery. Love that shop, honestly. It's one of my favorites. All right, so on the inside, oh, my little clip's moving all over the place. So on the inside is my, oh my God, it's all bent. Can we just get through one video without something screwing up? In my front section here, I don't have anything functional because I don't really spend any length of time in this section. I basically just open it up and then flip to whatever tab I need to be in for the day or for the moment that I'm in my planner. So I thought I would just make this kind of pretty, and I have a lot of the stuff that is in here I have made myself because at the time I put all this together I really didn't have a lot. I was waiting for stuff to come in, and now that I have it all I'm like dying to gut this and set it up all over again. For the moment, most of everything in here is stuff I've made myself, including this page marker. It says vixxieplans. I just made that. And then I have a little die cut sticker which is bent. It's like one of my favorite ever crystal stickers. And I just have that stuck on there, not very well, with a piece of washi tape. This is just a layered couple of sheets of scrapbook paper. The silver one came from Spotlight. This beautiful purple, like satiny colored one came from Kmart. I highly recommend Kmart for their paper packs, honestly. If you haven't grabbed them and you like doing crafty stuff, go grab yourself some because it is amazing. Like their paper packs are just amazing. And then this foiled acetate I got off Amazon, and I just have that stuck down with a little bit of washi tape. I just want to stick that back in there. I just really like how it looks layered. Then over here I have this, I can never remember what this is called. What is this? You're probably shouting at crystal ball. It is a crystal ball die cut. I just print and cut myself. This beautiful silver moon is actually a magnet pin. And I got this from Point Blank Co. Stationery along with this gorgeous little moon dangly clip. Absolutely love it. This objection hearsay is just a die cut that I made. This will be going up in my freebies Google Drive as soon as I'm finished organizing that. This is a whatever die cut sticker die cut from Shine Sticker Studio, but I got this from, I want to say Fave Things Collective. I'm pretty sure I got it from her. And this purpley glitter piece of scrapbook paper I just got from Kmart in one of the paper packs that they've got. Love that. So on this side, I have this beautiful acetate from Honeybee Shop. This was from her Mermaid 2.0 box, I believe. And I bought this from Stash World in a paper pack ages ago. I don't know if she still sells them. This is a die cut that I print and cut myself. All of my stuff that I print and cut myself, the images I either get from Pinterest, Google, Canva, Pixabay, pretty much any free site, honestly. Like it's mostly Google. I don't have direct links or anything for you. If you want them, you just have to sort of Google them and hopefully you'll be able to find them. This is a picture of Klaus from the Umbrella Academy. He's my favorite character on Umbrella Academy. I love him so much. So of course I had to put him in here, and I just printed that on a piece of photo paper. And then on the back of that, I have a really large sticky note from Daiso. It's gridded, which I love. Like gridded's my favorite, so I like that. This is a divider from HR Handmade. And I love this. It's so beautiful. It's got a scalloped edge. Hopefully you can see that with some foiling on the moon and the stars. Absolutely beautiful. This is just my shit to-do list. This is a Queensland public holiday insert that I created myself in Canva. I did this because I couldn't find anything to download that was Queensland specific because I wanted the school holiday terms in here. And I just printed that on cardstock and put digital paper on the other side. This one I can't show you because it is basically just all my family's personal information, like birthdays and anniversaries and stuff like that. And then we move into my miscellaneous section, which, oh my God, can you hear that? I know you can hear that. My neighbor's got somebody over and they're like cutting stuff. He's literally cutting through metal right now. Okay, I think he's done. So on this side, I have a little vinyl pocket and I just have some stuff layered back here because, oh my God, sorry about that. Buddy has put down his saw, so hopefully he won't be cutting anything else up. Okay, so this is basically where I've put everything that doesn't have a designated spot in my planner yet. In this vinyl pocket, I just have some stuff layered. I have this journal card from Simply Gilded, which I really, really like. Then I have these two die cuts, which I print and cut myself. I have a foiled scalloped half box sheet from Layla's Loft, and then a little sampler sticker sheet from Marshmallow Studios. I made this cover myself in Canva, and then I just put some vinyl. I love vinyl. I love the way it feels. Oh my God, it just feels so nice. I like feeling stuff. I know how weird that sounds. But anyway, yeah, so this is my miscellaneous section. I have my Tombow swatches in here, which I refer to a lot. I have my fake Tombow swatches in here. If you didn't see my functional flip, I talked a little bit about this briefly, and I just want to say the same thing. Basically, I'm just going to be repeating myself. I really like these fake Tombows from AliExpress. They're so so cheap, but the colors are so nice. The only thing I don't like about them though is that the colors do not reflect the color of the, like the color of the ink does not reflect the color on the lid, if that makes sense. So I have to, like, you have to number them because they don't come numbered at all. So I just put like with my label maker, I just put some numbers on them and then put corresponding colors to them. But I really, really like them. And if you haven't tried them, I would recommend it because they're beautiful. The color payoff is just great. Then I have my mild liner swatches. I don't have very many. I'm going to be buying some more. My Zig Dot marker swatches here. My Daiso mild liner. Basically, it's Daiso's version of mild liner. And then I have my Kiki K brush pens, which I hate this section. I hate how it looks. It's disgusting. I don't. I should just rip it out. Then I have my TV series master watch list, which I made myself in Canva, actually just playing around one day. This is a little 4 mini checklist from Annie Plants Printables, and I really like this. One of my favorite little lists actually, because they're all sectioned out, which I really like. It's great for people with ADHD because it's all you can compartmentalize so many different things. So you can have like different things in here. You can put projects in here. You can put any of your list stuff. You could, like, I was using this. Oh, I wonder if it's back here. I think we'd probably get to it anyway at some stage, but yeah, back here. So when I was figuring out what I wanted to put in this planner, I wrote down all of the sections, and then I wrote down everything that I wanted to put in those sections. So this is all like still a big work in progress because I mean it's never like our planners are always a work in progress, right? We never actually finish them. Then I have a washi swatch page. Oh, I said that right. I screwed that up in my functional flip. And then this is more new washi that I got. I really like having these. I have these all throughout my B6. Some of these came from my friend Lisa. She was having a D-stash. She had a really big D-stash and I scored some really great deals. This was a pack of washi from Officeworks for $5, so I just grabbed it. And I also placed an order with Happy Dye. Just recently got that, and so I just had to swatch all the washi that I got in that pack. This section here is my stop spending money, you're going to go broke section, and I'm not going to show you that, but basically that's a blank page and it's from Annie Plants Printables, and it's a budget tracker essentially. So that's that. This is a holo foiled acetate that I made myself, a bow acetate that I foiled myself, but I love it and I will always have it in my planner, I'm pretty sure. This is a Dream Big dashboard. This image came from Shine Sticker Studios Facebook page. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, that's where you would find it. And then on the other side, I just have a washi dashboard because I love washi dashboards. Oh my God, they're like my favorite thing. So this little die cut is actually one of my favorites, and I am keeping her to use in my social media section, even though I don't currently have like a proper social media section. I do have this, but it's not really anything right now. It's just work in progress. And then I have her layered underneath another piece of that acetate that I got from Amazon. This is just a die cut sticker that I actually had going out as a freebie in my shop with all of my June orders. But because I had done such a massive batch print of these, I also started sending them out in my July orders as well as a freebie, and I'm almost out of them now, but I wanted to keep one and put in here. She is just a die cut from my Goth Life kit. I have a die cut pack, and then I just have a V that I printed out and cut myself. Then I have this awesome Polaroid camera. I'm not done with this actually. I want to get my name in vinyl and put on here. And then I have my social media growth tracker, which this is going to be up as a freebie on my Google Drive as soon as I get all that organized. Actually, probably what I should do is just create a Facebook page and put everything in there because I think that would just be easier. And then this is my social media growth tracker. This will actually be a freebie in my Google Drive as soon as I get all of that organized. And I have a really cool one coming for Halloween. So I really hope I get all of that done by then. I just need to be disciplined, really, and just do it. But I hit 1,500 subscribers on the 13th. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it and I love you and I'm so glad that you're here. This actually 100% made my day. I got an email from YouTube. I was like, what? People still watch my videos? Because I haven't been around in a long time. But oh my God, it was such a nice surprise. So yeah, I just have to color that in. I just haven't found a color that I want to use for it. Still pushing for Instagram and it's not doing me any favors right now with all the freaking algorithm changes, but we won't get into that. Then I have my favorite, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a tip in, I guess. It's my word of the year. It's consistency. Even though I haven't been consistent in any way, shape or form this year about anything. And I just printed that on vinyl. And then I cut a piece of laminate and I just love how this turned out. Like I want to do this for everything. It looks so cool. This is probably my most favorite vellum in my planner at the moment. I love how it came out. I've just printed this on vellum and it feels almost velvety. It's not velvet, but it almost feels velvety. And it's just like my favorite thing ever. Especially because it layers so well over the top of my little Rude Alice image, which I found on Pinterest. If you want this, I don't know if it's still available. I've been getting quite a few emails from Pinterest saying that they have removed a bunch of pins that I have repinned because of various violations. And I know that I had repinned this, but I haven't gone in to check to see if it's still there. So if you want this, I don't know if it's still up. It might be, you'll just have to check. Then on the back side of that, I have another little vinyl pocket. I love vinyl pockets, you guys. They're in my life. With a Simply Gilded journaling card back here. It doesn't match. Initially when I had, like, I did used to have a different colored cover here, and it did match this. It was the same color, basically same colorway, and I've since changed it out, but I haven't, because at the time I put this together, I did not have another blue or green or purple or pink journaling card that would fit here and look as good. So it's like that. So it kind of doesn't match, but I'm about ready to gut this whole thing and do a brand new setup. I'm so excited. So just in this little pocket here, I have some date dots from Lilac Co. She was having a sale a couple of weeks ago. Well, at the time I'm filming, it was a couple of weeks ago. So I picked up some date dots and date covers. And then I have this die cut, which I just print and cut myself. Okay, so these tabs, my dividers, I've had a lot of questions from my functional flip. A lot of you guys have DM'd me about this. I made these myself, and these are probably like my favorite thing. Well, in this setup, they are my favorite thing. One of my favorite things. You should see the ones I have coming for Halloween. You will die. I love them. So I want to talk a little bit about these. If you don't want to hear about this or how I made it or anything like that, just skip ahead. But I've had so many questions on how I made this that I want to just address it briefly. This is made out of laminate. So, but the silver around, like the silver frame and the stars, I've cut out of cardstock. I've done all of this in silhouette, and I love using cardstock for my dividers because it feels nice when you run your fingers across it. You have a bit of a bump when you're playing with vinyl, and if you laminate vinyl, you have a little bit of a bump there too, but it's not as pronounced as it is with cardstock, and it's just very, I don't even know, this like smooths out my brain, you guys, and I love it. It makes me so happy. Okay, so the month letters, and for all of the letters in all of my tabs, were cut out using a silhouette. I don't know what your success rate would be if you don't have a silhouette, or a Cricut for that matter, and you wanted to use an X-Acto knife or something else and fussy cut this. I don't know what your success rate would be. This is something that I could never do on my own because I can't even I can't even cut a straight line, okay? Even with guidelines, I cannot do it. So this would just be wonky all over the place. So anyway, after I've laminated it, all I did was cut around it, and you can probably see like the shoddiness of my cut job. Maybe not. Maybe it's not picking up on camera. Hopefully it's not picking up on camera and I can pretend that I did it right, but it is really bad. These ones are not top loading. I did make a top loading dashboard, and I'll show you that because we're almost at that. So I did make a top loading, but these ones are not top loading. So we move into my monthly calendar section, and I created this myself in Canva. These are really easy to create, you guys, like so easy to create. I also created this calendar in Canva because I could not find a calendar that I wanted. And for whatever reason, in fact, all of the shops that I found do not sell calendars that you can print single-sided. In fact, they print in such a way that you have to then you have to like put them together in some kind of freaking puzzle, and then they'll open up like a book, like a TN book usually, which you then would just punch and stick in. So they're not single-sided. So they're not like the printable Kate ones that, we had last year that we were so lucky to get for free. They're not like that, but that's what I was looking for. I like to have my calendar start on a Sunday rather than a Monday, but once I get that sorted, this is great. It works brilliantly for me. I like having this section on the front because I can see at a glance what the big events and appointments are for the month, and then if I'm waiting on any happy mail, it's right here. And then on the back side of it, I just have a grid just for like notes or whatever, and it works great. This is just a foiled acetate that I made myself. It's not the best, but I like it anyway. Then we move into my wellness section. This is a piece of iridescent jelly paper which I picked up from, I want to say AliExpress. It could have been Amazon, but I think it was AliExpress because it's way cheaper on AliExpress than Amazon. And I was actually going to put pockets on here, but then I couldn't figure out what I wanted to put in the pockets. So for now it's blank. This is just a little gelling card that I made, and I put that pretty hollow clear sticker paper over the top. And then I just have another one of my favorite crystal die cuts just taped on the back there. This is a really pretty pastel cloud vellum that I printed myself. Love that. This is a die cut that I made myself. I love this. This insert cover is from Annie Plans Printables. It comes blank, and then I just put wellness on the front. Love how that looks. This is a Cheshire Cat vellum that I got from Fab Planner Print ages ago. I love that. Then we have my mood tracker, which is serving me so well in this planner. I love it. I had it in my B6 Allergy for like a year, and I can't be without it now, and it just works so well for me. So I have all of that. Then I have my mood reference section, which goes with this. Then I have my vitamin and medication tracker, which I also made myself in Canva. This is the back side of that Cheshire Cat vellum. Love that. And that's it for that section. This is just a little die cut that I made. This is another vellum that I printed and foiled myself. I love how this came out. It's not perfect or anything like that, but I freaking love this so much. It was actually a test vellum. It was a test print, and I was stunned at how well that actually did print. So, or foil, sorry. I think this dashboard is my top loader. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is my top loading dashboard. So you can see that. And I have become obsessed with making them. So I just have some foiled functionals in there. And then on this side, I have a giant vinyl pocket, which I do sell in my shop if you're unable to find them anywhere else, especially if you're in Australia. And I love these pockets because they're just a perfect size for personal wide. They would be way too big for anything smaller than a personal wide. But just on the inside, I have some cardstock, again from Kmart. I love this cardstock. It's just little pretty butterflies. Alice and the Mad Hatter hat came from Fab Planner Print. It was part of her Alice collection, or Alice in Wonderland. I can't actually remember what her collection was called, but it's the same collection that the Cheshire Cat vellum came in. The little love stick potion I just print and cut myself and put some hollow sticker paper over the top of it. And then this NSFW business card thing I just made myself. This is just a piece of vellum that I printed myself. This is my daily section. I love how this came together, you guys. I love so much how this layers. So this acetate is from Honeybee's shop in her Space Strip Babe, whatever that box was called. And I just love how this looks layered on top. Like it just, look at, it's just so pretty. This is just an image that I found on Pinterest. I love her so much. And then on the back, I just have printed a crystal digital paper, which I also found online somewhere. And then I have this little black cat die cut, which I have been using for pretty much everything lately. I love him. He's probably going to become my mascot. Then I just have a sheet of hollow foiled jelly vinyl right here, and I've just punched holes in it and made it a dashboard. It's not sturdy, as you can see, like it's not sturdy at all, but I just love the way it looks. And I have another vinyl pocket here with some little sticker samplers. I also normally keep my weather stickers in here, but I have them out at the moment because I'm back planning my B6 and I needed my weather stickers. This is just a die cut that matches the other one that was further in. This beautiful little V clip, hopefully you can see that. This little V dangle came from Point Blank Co Stationery. Absolutely love that. And then on this side, I have another vinyl pocket with some more functional stickers that I was using a lot in my daily spreads. And then this is just an Overthinker business card that I print and cut myself. This rainbow vellum I print and cut myself. This I obviously made myself as well. I love this so much. She is like my favorite, honestly. 20 years ago, she would be my vibe. I'm not even kidding. I love her. Eddie from Stranger Things, he is my crush. I love him so much. I have a lot to say about Eddie, let me tell you. On the back side of him, I just have some sticky notes and then some tabs just in case I need them. This is a list insert from SM Plans. I love this. This is like one of my favorite listing inserts. I just have them slit so I can pull them in and out and put them down whenever I need to. I don't have to worry about undoing my rings. And then we move into my weekly overviews. In fact, I have actually migrated this insert into my B6 Stalogy because I just love it so much. And it's so functional and it works perfectly. Then I have this, which is my running to-do list for the week. And I adopted this from Robin from Talks from the Heart because I thought it was absolutely genius to be able to just write everything down that pops into your head for the week of things that you want to get done or things that you have to do or things that are coming up in the future, but you don't want to forget them and you don't have anywhere else to write them. This is genius and I love it. So then we move into my daily/weekly section. This is that Annie Plans Printables mini for checklist that didn't actually work for me as a daily. It's just too small. Then I created these ones myself, which I really like. Honestly, I talk way more about this in my functional flip. So if you want to jump over and see that video, you can, if you were interested. This insert, by the way, is from Peanuts Planner Co. and it's a freebie on her Facebook group and I'll have it linked. So that's it for my daily page. This ended up being a happy accident. So I posted on my Instagram stories a little while ago now that I had been obsessed with watching anything shaker cards, shaker dashboards, shaker paper clips, like whatever. If it shook, I was interested in it, right? And I watched so many videos on how to make a shaker dashboard. And I thought, arrogantly, I thought that I didn't need to watch a tutorial as I sat down with my laminator and my sequins and shook out the sequins into this laminate. And I was so smug as I put it through my laminator and I was like, I can't wait to shake the crap out of this. It's going to look amazing. Well, this is what happens when you're arrogant and you think you can do something without following a tutorial. Yes, screw it up. This doesn't shake because I forgot to put the inner pocket in. This was like a practice go anyway, so I'm not too cut up about it. So that's going to be coming out in my next setup anyway because I'm changing so much. So this is my little query section. I made this dashboard myself in Canva, and then on the back side I cut a piece of vinyl, this beautiful vinyl moon, and put that down, which I didn't do correctly, but we'll ignore that. This is another vellum that I printed and foiled myself. Love how that turned out. And then I just have a little bit of information on the Aquarian. So this is just generalized information. I do actually have my chart, my birth chart that I wanted to put in here. I just haven't done that yet. But I got all this information from cafeastrology.com. I highly recommend that site if you're interested in the zodiac and you want to get info on your star sign. Love them. So shout out to my friend Lisa for giving me that website, because without that website, I wouldn't have all this information that's in here right now. This is a foiled star acetate that I print and cut myself. Same with this beautiful moth insert. I love this. Telling you, I've become absolutely obsessed with foiling. On the back of it, I just, okay, so on the back, you can see that I screwed this up here. I didn't realize when I go from printing on my inkjet to putting it into my laser printer that I actually have to flip the paper. I didn't realize that. So this printed upside down, but it kind of works anyway, even being upside down. And I really do like that. I just didn't want to foil it because I didn't want to have two lots of foiling. This Aquarius cat is from Mixie Cat Studios, I think is what the shop is called. And then I have this little moon and potion die cut, which I just print and cut myself. This is my ISFP section, the adventurer. This is my family section, which I'm not going to get into. There's a whole bunch of things actually that I'm not going to get into back here, but, oh, that's just a blank. This was the original to my current shit to do. This is the original, what I originally had it looking like. And I haven't decided if I like this or if I like this. I haven't decided. I like them both. So I just keep it here. This is a notes insert from Stationery Printables. I love this because it's got the fake washi across the top. So if you don't want to like decorate it or whatever, it's already got a little bit of decoration there. And I really like that. This is just an image I found on Google when I was looking for motivational quotes, I think, or inspirational quotes, something like that. And I really liked this because I think, well, I mean, I know I do. I've often asked myself, do I really make a difference? And sometimes it's not something that I want to be validated from anybody else at all. I just wanted like a little visual or gentle reminder that I am. And basically in this situation, I'm the whale, and seeing the turtle being so happy because he's now got a rainbow and a little, you know, water fountain thing to look at in the ocean, like that just makes me happy. And it just makes me realize that when I ask myself this question, do I really make a difference? Inevitably, the answer is going to be yes. So I really like that. This indecisive introvert die cut sticker I have in my shop, I made that. And then we have, this is one of my favorite dashboards. This is from HR Handmade. It is etched on the back. It's frosted, as you can see, but it's etched on the back. And then I have just a list section back here where I keep some blank list inserts. This one is Annie Plans Printables, and then this one is SM Plans. I actually don't know what happened to all the rest of them. I must have used them and taken them out. And then I just have some foiled headers I was playing around with. I got some sample clear sticker paper, and I was just playing around with foiling some headers, and I mean, they foiled beautifully, actually. They foiled great, but I'm not a fan of the paper. Some more stuff I was playing around with foiling. A little note sticky, like a little sticky note thing that I printed out. This page lifter is from May Paper Co. It's supposed to be a second. I think she calls them glitches on her website. And I don't know what about it is a second because it's freaking flawless to me. So I think I only paid like $3 for it, $3.50 or something like that. It was an absolute bargain. And then I just have this little Kiki K pouch with a whole bunch of die cuts that I will be possibly using in my next setup. I'm not sure because I've gotten a bunch of new stuff for my next setup. So I don't actually know what's going in it yet, but I wanted to keep this here just for easy access in case I decided to use them. And then in this back pocket, I just have a couple of big script sheets of functionals that I use quite a lot. I mean, this is like the second or third iteration of these sticker sheets because I constantly use them. And I just keep them back here because they don't fit in those little vinyl pockets. And that is it for my decorative flip, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will have all of the shops linked that I can have linked. I'm about to go and gut this beast and redecorate and re-get it set up again for August. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I will share with you when I have got that done. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.